being around all this bamboo is really helping to give perspective to the strength that there is in refreshing your perspective on life every moment of every day. Now let's take a look. If you look at this bamboo, it's segmented, obviously. There's this segment, then we go up. End of that segment. Then there's another segment, and so on and so forth, up until you reach the top. Now, a lot of bamboo up there, a lot of action going on, a lot of different bamboo stalks. Now, say for example, you're one of these pieces of bamboo. So many other potential bamboos that you could have been. So many different people, life forms that you could have been born as, but you were born as a human, you were born as you. And just like this bamboo was born, all it knows is to grow up, 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 and up. Each segment, say, use the analogy of life experience. But each time you get a life experience, you're consistently investing in this belief of you, just growing and growing and growing and growing, continually stacking on what you believed before and adding more and adding more, instead of refreshing your whole entire perspective. Let all that fall. No need to stack yourself and segment. But if you were to fresh moment to moment, think of how much more insight you would have. Instead of just being restricted to being one piece of bamboo, you could then have the references of many different pieces of bamboo and their journeys. A lot of times I love when someone takes a second to audit themselves. It takes a lot to be able to hypothetically accept that you were wrong, and then accept that you were wrong, and then move forward and audit yourself. If you're foundationally like a bamboo, just stalk after stalk, invested segment by segment, building yourself up to be this beautiful plant, this beautiful individual, then you got a lot of investment there. And changing your core beliefs, hey, whoa, what if that first belief I had that I've built all these other beliefs on was wrong? But you're only taking till now to refresh your perspective and being like, oh wow, there was room for growth. I could have not only, gone this one tract, but seen another tract and taken that, been willing to disassemble that tract and take another tract and go that way. Point being is that this bamboo analogy is hopefully showing that a lot of the times people live their life one track minded. Occasionally they'll question a belief here and there, but they won't really audit enough frequently, refresh their perspective on the goggles that they're looking through life with, in order to, really dive deeper, and really change themselves at a point where, they could never go back to being that version of them that they once were before. And that's beautiful. That's amazing. That's the hope that I have for everyone, is that they're willing to accept that they were wrong about a lot of things, whether it be your thoughts, internal beliefs, things that color your interpretation of the world, whether it be external stimulus that comes at you that you're then in reaction to, whether it be self-imposed conditioning, whether it be social conditioning. Negative influences impact you in many different ways. And if you're not consistently auditing yourself, then you're setting yourself up for a lot more negative influences that can creep in. Now, going back to, say, the bamboo stock right here, young bamboo, boom, growing, but you're a human. So you can change what path you take. You can have the self-awareness to audit. But a lot of times people don't see that as an effective tool to defend themselves from negative influences.